It's week 1 of the National Football League. And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between AFC South rivals. It's the Texans and the Colts. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason, has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
Just about set for football. The veteran Matt Gay has it teed up, and we are underway now at Lucas Oil Stadium. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Texans offense heading out behind their quarterback in his second season. Last year's Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud.
And he's coming off of a truly remarkable rookie season where he quieted a lot of his doubters in a most emphatic fashion. Remember, going into the draft, many thought he was the number 2 quarterback coming out of college. He proved quickly he was a top quarterback going into the NFL. One of the best rookie seasons by a quarterback in recent memory. And what's scary about it, he's not even close to reaching his ceiling.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Stroud looking to throw. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 48 yards. And the Texans are on the board here first in the season opener. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Colts heading out for the first time behind their 22-year-old quarterback in his second season now in the NFL, Anthony Richardson.
And we're talking about an uber-talented young quarterback. Finally healthy after suffering a setback a season ago. Obviously, you'd love to have him on the field, but the time away may have been a blessing in disguise in terms of long-term development. And if you ask anyone around the Indianapolis camp, make no mistake about it, they have lofty expectations of this young man, and he is a big, big player in the Colts' future.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. They run the option on second down. That will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper.
That's good for the Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Taylor. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 9.
Richardson looking to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's Foley Fadukasi who got in there and finished off the play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. Now Richardson. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Danico Autry providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Texans will take over. Stroud off the play fake. Rolling to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Stroud to throw it. That's complete to Dell. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the sack.
At the 32-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. And the pressure gets to him again. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Fielded at the 20. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Stroud. He's got a man, complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Indy set to go on offense once more. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Richardson working from the gun. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
16 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's got his man. It's Pierce. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48.
Richardson out of the shotgun. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. On the move past the 40. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard.
On the option, it gives to Taylor here. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
3rd and 2.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different. As we nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as a kick is away here. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Fights through and now a crease. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing now is Stroud. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. Here comes 2nd down. Stroud. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times, nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong play,
touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs, 47 yards. And the Texans have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through, and that makes the score 14-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So Richardson and the Colts now down 14-7. A minute 46 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. They'll come up now on second down. Richardson. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback.
And he can't get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Texans take over an excellent field position. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. On 3rd down, Mixon. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. So a big one coming here for Ka'imi Fairbairn. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now it's the Colts' turn. Trailing in this one now. A little under 40 seconds to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Now Richardson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Richardson to throw it. On the throw left, too much that time. It's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Richardson. To the sideline and incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the press. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Texans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Texans, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. And for Charles Davis.